Hey everyone, today we took the entire family to Shoe Carnival for shoe shopping. Whenever you have 3 girls, even with hand-me-downs by the 3rd child, sometimes you might need some new shoes. And everybody seemed to need shoes all at once. Matt needed work ones, and I'll just turn around and show you what we picked up today. Here is the massive number of shoe boxes that we picked up today. I'll be honest, I was kind of just like taken back by how much we needed to buy. I really was, but I also absolutely love that number 1, everybody was able to find what they wanted in one store, and number 2, my family's really more minimalistic when it comes to shoes, so it looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but this is for a family of 5 for at least 6 months, hopefully, and I'll show you as we go. So number 1, Matt was needing work shoes, and you'll see a lot of Skechers. We have tried multiple brands and different style shoes and whatnot. All of our family seems to prefer Skechers, and Shoe Carnival has a really good deal on Skechers every single time we go. And we try multiple kinds of shoes on Skechers. Memory foam shoes have become our entire family's favorite kind of tennis shoe, and in this case, work shoe, and as you'll see in a minute, athletic sandal to wear. So let me open this up. I actually have only seen these, like, he kind of gave me a glance at them because I was hoping the kids pick shoes out while he bought his. These are the slip resistant, the wide fit. He prefers a wider fit for work especially, and they're solid black, have the grip on them, which is really good because he does construction. So he was able to go and pick these out, and I honestly don't know final price because we ended up having coupons and discounts. So I actually don't know the final price of each individual one, but I can tell you what it was. For shoes, I usually don't. I just show you like what we picked out and discuss what we purchased at Shoe Carnival. Also definitely sign up for their emails because we ended up with like I know at least a $10 off coupon for shoes. So again, I'm just kind of gonna go box by box and talk about for who. So this is Why Not. This is the Theater Black, the size 4. So these are the flats, the Why Nots that were in the kids section, and these are the flats that we picked out in the size 4 for my 10-year-old. She is a little more particular when it comes to flats. She loves for them to look more like a dress shoe instead of just like a slip-on flat. So we found these, and they're kind of padded. She really loves memory foam. She really does. She got spoiled to those in like one of the kid-size pair of tennis shoes that we had that she just outgrew, and it was just not going to last any longer. But she absolutely loved these because it made it look like a dress shoe, but it also fits like a flat, like the rest of it fits like a flat. And she absolutely loves these. She's kind of in between sizes, so for these, they're a little bit big for her for a 4, but the 3.5s were just fitted. Like, probably would outgrow them quickly, just fitted. This is another pair of Why Nots. These are also flats. These are the 8.5, the Hail Blacks, and these are for my teen. She prefers black flats for occasion. Like, she's like me. She would rather have black flats and white sandals for dressier occasions. So these are the pair of black flats that she picked out. And I really don't think the camera is getting a really good angle on that toe piece. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Yeah, it has like a little accent piece right here. So yeah, she really loved these. These were her favorite of the flats that they had. And they actually have a wide variety of flats at this store. That's not always the case in other stores that I've seen. Next, we have the Makalu. These are, I think, my middle tween, my 11-year-old's shoes. Yes. So the oldest tween, the teenager, and me all needed new white sandals. Because again, our personal preference, all 3 of us, is white sandals and black flats because black flats can be worn year round, and then white sandals go with almost everything. So these are the ones that she picked out. She really likes ankle pieces. You'll see mine in a minute. I'm okay with them, but like the thinner ones are not really my thing, but she actually really liked these. And she prefers a wider. She hates the ones that are really, really tight, but these fit her just fine. I don't even know if they were actually marked as a wide. These are actually not as wide. Wow, they were also $10 on clearance. I did not know that. So these were on clearance, which if they're clearancing them out now on their sandals, that means they probably had them last year as well. I don't know. I think that's usually how Shoe Carnival works. I'm not 100% sure. This was our 3rd time there. So the next are the Solans, I think is how you say that. These are a size 10. So these are mine. So I was one of those moms that like my feet grew after I had kids. So now like for sandals, I find 10s are more comfortable. So it sounds like there may be some thunder in the background here in a minute. But again, like you can see, I did end up with ones on the ankle piece on them, but they're not, I don't know, they're wider. They just felt like they had more support on them because I have some ankle issues on one of my ankles that it actually will try to roll on me quite frequently. So fitted sandals are a must for me, and I just thought they were very simplistic but still dressy enough for dressy occasions, and I really liked the support on them as well. This is the Impo ones. I want to say this is one of my teen ones again. So let me summarize real quick again. Minimum shoes for us minus boots and minus outdoor shoes. We do 1 pair of white sandals, 1 pair of black flats, 1 pair of athletic sandals, and 1 pair of tennis shoes. So this is her second, the first being the black flats you've already seen. And these are the white sandals that she picked out. And again, like the trouble I was having was like, I was actually really liking the same ones that they were. And we basically all have similar styles. And I really liked these as well. But I also wanted everybody to feel like they were getting their own, you know, sandal to wear. And she loves anything that crisscrosses on the foot. Some people don't like that. She actually really loves these. And she said that these were actually super comfortable. And she likes that it has the strap on the back as well. So next we have the Skechers Outdoor Lifestyle. You actually have already seen us do these before in our last Shoe Carnival haul. And literally it's the exact same thing. Actually, I want to say it's possibly different. Mine are out right now. Let me show you. So these are mine, and I had them on today, and I kind of like air them out before I put them in the closet. Just kind of, if they got wet or stepped in something, I can let them be separate before I put them away in the closet. But these are mine. You can see they're not actually terribly worn, but like I have worn them quite a bit. I wear sandals more than I do tennis shoes unless we're hiking. So these are the ones that we purchased last year. Hers were in blue, but this year she wanted the ones in black, and they didn't have the ones like I have. They had the blue ones like she had before, but she had outgrown them. She had grown a size bigger, so she needed new ones. So her other sister actually really wanted them, and she was able to wear the ones that Madeline just outgrew, so Sarah has those. So Madeline picked out these, and again, with the crisscross. She loves the crisscross. And what I love about these is that they're memory foam, but what we've also found is some memory foam stuff doesn't dry super quick. These don't seem to stay wet like super long periods of time. Another trick that we found is to put them like over an air vent, and they'll dry out a little bit faster. But these are the memory foam Skechers that she picked out this time. They had several variety. Our personal preference is a solid back ankle part. We don't like the Velcro ones as much. They get a little scratchy if you're walking long periods of time. So she wanted the ones with the solid back pieces on them. Next, we actually have, I think, the 10-year-old. So funny story, Shoe Carnival is really weird in my opinion with kids shoes. And they're supposed to go up to size 6. 5s are in, I think, adults and kids. I don't remember. So she tried on a Skechers size 4 in the kids section, and it was too small, and I was just to the point of like giving up because we still had to go to Kohl's. We had to go to Kohl's for what we needed to go to Kohl's for, and I wanted to go ahead and take care of it while we were out that way because again, it's not that close to our house. I wanted to go ahead and get them, but then she could not wear the Skechers size 4s even though she just came out of a Skechers size 3 kids shoe that was a hand-me-down from one of her sisters, possibly both. I don't even remember. Skechers shoes last a really long time in our house, but we couldn't find any of the size 4s that fit her, and there weren't a large selection of kids Skechers. He said that they usually either sell out really quick or they just have a really hard time keeping them in stock or just getting them in stock. I'm gonna pull that a little bit closer. So we were ready to give up. Then we walked by one of the clearance sections, and Matt was like, wait a minute, they do have size 5 in women's Skechers. So we went back and we were looking and looking and looking, and I'll be honest, I offered to give one of my kids $1 if they found a pair of size 5s. What we found was that the women's size 5s fit her the same way the kids size 4s did. So it's really weird. If you've ever had that happen at a shoe store like with kids, let me know, because like that was kind of weird for me. That Matt was like, yeah, he said he had the exact same thing happen. Like the Skechers work shoes didn't fit the same as his Skechers tennis shoes. Like he said, that didn't surprise me at all. So what we ended up with was we actually ended up with a Skechers size 6, and it worked out perfectly because she wanted the air-cooled memory foam shoes. Like she wanted the padded memory foam shoes, and we could not find them in the kids section, but we found them in the adult section. And as you can see, they're still different from the other. Actually, have you already seen those? No, you haven't. So let me do this. This is one of them. and this is the other one. So you see, they're still different, but as you can also see, they're both still Skechers. I mean, they're both literally still Skechers. What's the price difference? I will say that. This one was marked at 70. We did not pay 70, I'm pretty sure. And then this one was marked at 65. Like, I literally don't think we paid that because we had discounts and stuff that popped up from emails and stuff. So they were all both still able to get exactly what they want. And she loved the design on this one. It was the only 6s we could find. Like, again, we were kind of in a hurry by that point because we'd already been in the store like an hour to 2 hours getting everybody fitted for shoes. And she was able to find these black ones. She said she loves black tennis shoes because they're versatile and go with everything. And it still has somewhat of a color on the S right here and kind of that zigzag pattern. And she loves zebra. Also, it has like these cushion pieces right here for like pressure points. I can't remember right now. It's been a long day of shopping, so like my brain cannot remember, but like it has those on it and she loves that. And again, it has the memory foam pieces inside. I'm pretty sure I'd have to take that cardboard out. Actually, they don't have memory foam, but they have like they call it the Goga mat, and it's also still the air cooled. You can see the lines on it, and also it still comes with the Skechers keychain, which is a thing for tweens, I guess, because my teen actually has hers. So you can kind of see the there it goes. You can kind of see the pattern on it. It's a little bit different. And then, I mean, literally, if you pull this one out, maybe if I pull away a little bit further, yeah, you can kind of see it has a different pattern on it. So again, this is the size 6 for the youngest tween. So if you go to Shoe Carnival and you have one that's in the bigger kid sizes, maybe take them over to the women's section, or if you have boys, the men's section. I don't know, we have all girls right now. So, ooh, they have some padding on the back of this too, which would be good because she actually is prone to blisters on the back of her heels when breaking in new shoes. So maybe that'll help. So again, they're different. So we were still able to get different prints, but still able to get them exactly what they wanted. My teen had a pair of Skechers last year with the slip-on, and that was the other thing. Like, there were so many kids ones that had laces, and I'm like, I'm not buying laced up shoes for my youngest tween who sometimes still needs help getting ready when everybody else except for Matt for his work shoes. Well, actually Matt, all of his shoes are lace up, but like the other girls and I prefer slip on and go. And it seems kind of pointless to get one person lace up and almost everybody else doesn't want lace up. So I was glad to find slip-ons. But yeah, my teen really, really loved these. None of ours really like high top shoes at all. We prefer the ankle style like these. And she really, really loves hers. Actually, my tennis shoes are laced up. So if I ever replace them, I'm probably looking at getting some of these as well. But they have so many designs and prints in the slip-on Skechers shoes at Shoe Carnival. Overall, I was really happy with finding everything everybody needed. I wish somebody had told me that before I went, because it would have saved us so much time. We probably spent 20 or 30 minutes just trying to find tennis shoes for her just to get over to the women's section, where we had been for like an hour with the older kids trying shoes on, and it'd be exactly what she needed. But it all worked out and we were able to get it, and I was so happy to find such a wide variety of what everybody wanted and for basic, what our family considers basic need for shoes to get through every day. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.